Namaste, my beautiful creatures. Welcome back. This is me, Liz, your host of Sneak Peeks Tarot. This is your the monthly readings for mid-month readings for April, the last 2 weeks of April 2021 for my Gemini gang. So Gemini, as always, follow your own intuition in any situation. Take what resonates with you, let go what does not resonate with you. This is for your entertainment only. Okay, Geminis, you already know I always pre-shuffle my cards, but I do shuffle them again in front of you. All right, and I'm using the Witch Tarot deck, and when I'm done I will give you a Love Oracle card and a Shadow card so you can help improve yourself. All right, so your first card so far, Geminis, is the Shadow side, which is another word for Capricorn, okay, for the devil. All right, we got the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the last 2 weeks of April 2021. We got the Six of Swords, wow. We got the Two of Wands, we got the Magician, one more card, Spirit, thank you, and we got the Moon. Your overall energy for the week, it is the Four of Wands. All right, so this can be talking about a home here. All right, Geminis, that's your overall energy. Can be talking about a home with the Four of Wands. It can be talking about freeing yourself from a place where or situation, freeing yourself from a place or a situation. And it's also the card that can depict twin flame energy, marriage energy also. So let's see what's going on in your reading to see how this all comes together. So your very first card is the Strongest. So some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn at this time, or you're in a relationship where things can get a little toxic. All right, communication between you and your person are very strong and very harsh sometimes. With the Knight of Swords, everybody comes rushing in saying whatever they got to say, and then they go away. So I feel like for my Geminis, for my Geminis, why did I double think that? I'm sorry, guys. For my Geminis, you could be dealing with somebody that or you could be talking to your person in harsh words. This kind of reminds me of the daily read here, but this is a fast, swift energy here. So somebody decided really quick that they wanted to move. They wanted to move out of a home. All right, this is what I'm getting here. All right, I feel like they felt like they were stuck. They wanted to break free out of this relationship. They felt like the relationship is becoming toxic. Okay, Geminis, I feel like it was a rush decision. So this person did make a rush decision, but it's because they felt like they had no way out. Okay, not because they didn't care. I just felt like they were very overwhelmed, felt like they were stuck, because right underneath the Four of Wands, we got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords talks about being stuck in your head. Maybe this person felt trapped in some ways when it came to this relationship, and they feel the best way right now is for them to get out of the home, to move out of the home, could go stay somewhere else for a couple of days, or literally just move, period, because the relationship is becoming very, it's just, it can be codependency also coming in here for some of you guys. All right, you also got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about you being in a crossroad, making a decision whether you want to still deal with what you've been dealing with, or go look, make a different choice and move into your future. I feel like you having to make a decision whether you want to deal with the situation you're still currently in, or you want to start something new. And that is something that you've been trying to manifest lately. You've been trying to work on, either that, or you feel like somebody's been manipulating you. Okay, maybe you feel like you're being manipulated in this relationship. Okay, but deep down, with the Moon card here, deep down you're not really expressing how you feel. You're keeping it to yourself. You keeping all this energy to yourself. Maybe some of you are tired of dealing with a situation and you're keeping it to yourself, that you're planning to move. It don't necessarily have to be a love relationship, but it can be. It can also just be somebody that wants to move out of their home because they feel like they're stuck. They don't have room to breathe. Okay, so we're gonna see what's really going on. We're gonna clarify what's going on for my Geminis at this time, and what's going on here between them and their person. Okay, like I said, some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. Others of you could be dealing with a Virgo. So Earth energy is here. So is air energy. So you can also be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy at this time. um, specifically in Aquarius, because that's the Knight of Swords energy, is really Aquarius. But let's see what's going on here. Let's see why the shadow side is here. Let's see why this Capricorn energy is here, the devil. All right, that's what the shadow is all about. The reason they changed the name to the shadow side is because they wanted to take the stigma of the name the devil off the card, because it feels so, some people see this card and they think the worst of the worst, and really Capricorns are really hardworking, loving people, okay? But the card, the way they depict the card, it makes them, it shows powerless. It shows, it shows the devil. It shows lovers being cuffed together. It's just such a harsh way of seeing the card also. But truly and honestly, Gemini's, Capricorn people are really loving people. They work hard for what they want. They worry about their stability. They do overwork a lot. That's why it can be toxic, because they're the type of people that spend more time at the job than they do at home nurturing their relationship, okay? So with the shadow side, we got the Empress card. And the Empress card does talk about this can be a love relationship between you and a person, all right? This feels like, the Empress is all about abundance, okay? She's a go-getter. She don't actually take action. She's the creator of things. She, even when it comes to, life, the Empress also talks about pregnancy, bringing life into the world. But that's over your Capricorn. So Capricorn, this can be, we could be talking about here somebody that you're actually married to. For some of you, this is a marriage. And I feel like you need a break from your person. Maybe there's been, maybe your person said something recently that could have hurt your feelings, and, you're trying to avoid any arguments and stuff like that. So you decide to stay at your mom's or your dad's for a day or two, so you and your husband or wife can just cool things down, and then y'all could re-talk about everything. But one of y'all is pondering whether or not to continue the relationship, which is why the Two of Wands is here. So you're not sure whether, this could be you or your partner, Leo, but you're not sure whether or not to continue this relationship. It's like you want to be with this person because that's your marriage, your family, you have a very strong energy that this is your person. But at the end of the day, it's like lately y'all been getting at each other's throats. Y'all been, saying some harsh things to each other, and I feel like a lot of my Leos just want to get away from the arguments, trying to avoid arguments with your partner, especially when it comes to somebody you're married, your life partner, the person you really love. Okay, maybe this person says some things that can be manipulative, like that narcissistic energy. Maybe they can be a narcissist once in a while, and when they get to that point, you feel like you need time away. You need to get away from this person to avoid more conflict and more problems with the Six of Swords here, okay? So you're trying to avoid more problems and move towards more peaceful, parts of this relationship. You're trying to move to more calmer waters than being in this, what we call the rockiness of a relationship when it comes to emotions, okay? When we talk about emotions, we're talking about water, right, guys? So when you see water, cups and water, we also gotta understand that it's about emotions, okay? And this is some deep emotions. It's like maybe some things you feel so deeply about certain things. Maybe you don't express yourself emotionally, or this person don't know how to express themselves emotionally. It's like they try, but every time they say something, it just don't come out the right way. That's how I'm getting this feeling, like somebody speaks, right, but it's speaking out of context. Like they get too extreme with it, or they say things that aren't irrelevant, or they throw, that type of energy. I'm not trying to call this person a narcissist, because I know this is your person, Leo, but this person say things to hurt you on purpose. So because they feel attacked, or they feel like they're losing some type of sense of control over the relationship, okay? So I feel like you're keeping that feeling though to yourself. All right, so we got the Ace of Cups. Wow, the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups and this Knight of Swords, it's about maybe this person said, okay, for some of you that are not married, all right, this person, maybe you was living with them, or maybe you've been dating them and you've been staying at their house once in a while, and this person told you that they loved you, and you're not sure if you feel the same about this person. For some of you, it has nothing to do with the marriage people. The married people, that's a separate message, and this is for my singles. For some of you, not that you're single, but you're probably seeing somebody. You got like this situationship where, you deal with this person, they stay in your house, y'all stay the night at each other's houses, and it's all great and dandy, okay? But this person wants more. They want a higher level of commitment. So, this person could express to you that they are in love with you, and maybe you're not quite ready for that. So you're trying to, withdraw yourself from the situation so that you don't get emotionally attached, because I feel like some of you might not be ready, or some of you know there's more out there for you, or this is not it. This is not like your last stop. Maybe you're not ready to commit fully to this person. Maybe this person wants marriage, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe they want marriage and you're not ready for marriage, okay? So let's see. Yeah, that you're very attractive to this person, but this person is not somebody that, yeah, they're beautiful, they're go-getters, very successful person here, but I'm starting to feel like you thought this person was just gonna be somebody you're gonna have fun with, or not, you didn't think the relationship was gonna get this serious where emotions were gonna get involved. You seen this person as fun, like, okay, I want to have fun with you. You seen this person as somebody you can have, maybe y'all were friends with benefits or something like that. But the situationship here is this person's starting to catch feelings and they're falling in love with you, and you're not ready for the next step. You was okay with just being friends with this person. You was okay with just having your rendezvous, or maybe once a week or something like that. You stay the night at their house and they stay at your house, or whatever it is. But it was all about sex for you. It was about having fun, enjoying your time. And now that things are building up to a serious note, okay, Geminis, now you're wondering whether or not whether or not you want to go into that level with this person, because you're in a crossroads, okay, Geminis. You don't know if you want to be in a higher level with this person. You're thinking about this person. This person might be in love with you, but you're not sure if you're in love with this person. It's like you're still trying to figure it out. With this Two of Wands, you're trying to figure out whether or not to pursue this energy and take it to a more serious level, or walk away, because all you're ready for right now is having a little bit of fun. Now, a lot of my Geminis are keeping this emotion, this feeling, this sense of whatever is going on here to themselves. Maybe the person said, I love you, and you walked away. You didn't give them a response. I feel like you're keeping how you actually feel about this person to yourself. And I'm not saying you don't love this person. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But I feel as though you're not sure right now. You're a little, confused. I feel like you don't know what to do. Okay? Maybe you feel like, maybe you told this person that it was all about that you wasn't ready for something more serious, and you feel like they're starting to manipulate the situation. Oh, well, when I mean manipulate the situation, I really don't mean it in a negative sense. I just feel like, okay, you and this person are staying the night at each other's house, like I said, some type of situationship where it's like booty call, friends with benefits, or or you're just dating, and you're just dating, and you don't want nothing serious. You're just having fun for the time being, and this person wants the higher level of commitment, right? So every time you come over to their house, they throw something like, oh, I got a drawer for you, or when you're gonna move in, or and this is what it is. Like, this person keeps bringing it up, and you're starting to get tired. You're starting to kind of, with the Nine of Wands can, it talks about the wounded warrior and stuff like that. It talks about somebody that builds up, either bringing the walls up, or bringing them down. And in this situation, I feel like you're building your walls up because you're not trying to let anybody in that level yet. I feel like you're not ready to let somebody into the I love you sense, where we're gonna be in a committed relationship. Like, I don't want, like, you're trying. This is the way you feel, but you're not expressing it. You know what I mean? So you're looking for another way out. I feel like somebody is looking for a way out of this situation, okay? Like I said, the Four of Wands can talk about freeing yourself from a situation you feel stuck. Maybe your plans were to just date this person, okay? And now you're starting to feel like you're being closed in on. You're getting stuck. Like, you feel like this person is trying to force you to settle, and you're not ready to settle. All right? Yeah, you still got a lot of options. I feel like For my Geminis, you have a lot of options when it comes to love, and there's somebody new that might pique your interest for some of you. For others of you, it's like you're not ready for that level. You're still in this Page of Cups. So you're not ready to give the I love yous and want to, move in with somebody at this time. I feel like a lot of y'all are still looking at your different options and evaluating them. That came under the Magician. So I feel like you're trying to manifest other options because you're not ready to settle down completely with this person. All right. And in the bottom of the deck, you are contemplating whether or not to end this situation completely and for all. All right, you don't want to take the offer this person's offering you because you're not ready. See, you're just not ready. This is not ready. Okay, the seven of Pentacles is not being ready. It's things aren't progressing as fast as you want them to, or you don't want to invest, or you're investing in things that aren't profiting or growing. All right. So I feel like a lot of y'all are keeping this energy to yourselves about how you truly feel about this person. Because maybe you're the type of person you don't want to hurt this person. You're trying to avoid hurting this person emotionally. Also, yeah, I feel like, you're sitting in this energy right now, Geminis, where, with the moon and the Five of Cups is like some deep emotions. It's like it makes you sad, or you're scared to hurt somebody. You know it's going to hurt them, but you're not happy. You're not. It's like, yeah, there's some things this person makes me happy with these Two of Cups, but there's other things that I'm not happy about, and I don't want to do this no more. It's like you've been contemplating lately about letting go of this person because you don't feel like this is your one. Okay. And like I said, this is separate message from what's going on with the married people. When it comes to the marriage people, I feel like, there is some, some of you could be married to this person, and, you could be drained from the emotions. It's like maybe your person. Okay, with the Six of Swords energy down here, I feel like even though you in the marriage, okay, this is for the married people real quick, or the people that are in a real committed relationship, I feel like there's some things that's been going on in your relationship that you felt as though you want to break up because you can't deal with it no more, but you're trying to, even though you have problems within your marriage, your relationship, or whatever, you're still trying to push forward. You're still trying to, make things happen. You're still trying to win at all costs in your relationship. You're trying to, some of yous are, or your person could be trying to prove a point here. All right, when it comes to love and relationship, maybe this person that you're married to wants to move. Maybe they want to move. Maybe they want a new environment. Maybe they want to move across seas. I feel like some of you could be moving across seas, or this person's at a distance from you. Maybe you want to be closer to the person that you are married to, or you consider your stable commitment. Maybe y'all live at a distance. All right, but I feel like you keep bringing it up, when you're going to move closer, when you're going to move closer, when you're going to get closer to us, when you're going to, what I mean, when this relationship is going to get to that level. And for some of you, that's what it is. All right, so yeah, it's like you're not acting like you're single. It's like you and your person are at distance from each other right now, and maybe y'all work in long distance, and your person can't live with you right now, so they feel alone. They feel like they've been betrayed. They feel like, what if this person, maybe they're a little scared, like, did you meet somebody new? Do you have somebody else on the side when it comes to the Queen of Wands? But this is the person you're married to, and it's like they just trying to see, why is it taking so long? Why is it that y'all can't get closer? This person wants you to move in closer. That you're too far away from each other, you and the person you're committed to. I don't know if it's because of work, or maybe some circumstances. Maybe y'all met through some type of social media and y'all haven't connected yet. Maybe this is your person, you want to marry a person. But for those of you really that are married and are in a committed relationship, you feel like your person's either being distant from you, or they are at a distance from you. Okay, so you're trying to see things from a different perspective. You want them to take a leap of faith, and you want them to move closer. You want them to come closer, because you feel like the relationship is suffering because it's separating. You're too much far at a distance. All right, so let's see what our love oracle card I can pull out for my Geminis at this time. All right, What does your person wants you to know? Oh, they're heartbroken. So whether you're married or single, your person feels a little heartbroken. Like I said, if you're married, they feel like things are changing because you're at a distance, and they're scared that because you're at a distance and there's, you're not connected to each other, you're not living in the same home right now, that it's possible you met somebody else, or, when you're busy, you can't communicate with them. Maybe that's the way they feel. But they really want you to move closer to them. They feel heartbroken because they feel left out a little bit. I feel like your person feels left out, okay? I feel like your person feels a little bit of sadness because you're not around, and every time they bring up the conversation about you moving closer, is like you're focused on what you're trying, your dreams, and what you're trying to manifest in your life. And it's like you have to make a decision. You either follow your dreams, okay, with the Two of Wands, or settle for whatever's going on in your, move in with your family. It's like somebody has to make a decision between their dreams and their marriage or relationship. So when it comes to those people, that's what that is, and that's why they feel heartbroken. Now, when it comes to my singles that are just dating, and just have them situationships where they're, they have somebody they get intimate with, but they're not really committed. This person feels heartbroken because they want more commitment. They want to take it to a higher level, and you're just not ready to, and they're not, they want more, and you're just not ready. I feel like you rather walk away from the situation than actually settle for less, because you're not ready for the I love yous and to be committed. You still want to have fun with this Queen of Wands, and you still want to go out, you still want to be flirty, you still want to have fun. You have a lot of options when it comes to love. I feel like you're not emotionally ready. Some of you can, you might not even be emotionally available for this person, okay? So it's like they don't realize that maybe you went through a really harsh breakup in the past, because that's why the Ten of Swords can talk about the past too, especially with this Four of Cups. It can talk you, maybe you went through a really harsh breakup and you're scared to give your heart up again to somebody and be in a committed relationship. So right now you have like these friends with benefits, or these situationships that you're dealing with, and the person you're dealing with wants more. Okay, they can't help but fall in love. All right, so Gemini, somebody really really is falling for you. For those that are in them situationships, your person's falling in love, you know. But we're gonna get a shadow card out for my Geminis. This is something you can work on to improve your love or relationship, or just improve yourself in general, okay? This is only for you, Geminis. So you cannot switch roles when it comes to your shadow side. This is for the last week of April 2021 for my Geminis. What does Gemini need to do in order to improve their love life, their relationships, or themselves, period? Because some of you are not even in a relationship. It's just to improve yourself. So what is the shadow card we have for our Geminis for the rest of April 2021? Spirit guides and guardian angels, can you please show us? What does Gemini need to work on at this time? Masquerade. You see, and right there, just alone with that word masquerade, you already know that there's some type of false mask being presented here. This is not being true to yourself. This is somebody that's trying to, it's like you're not being honest. Remember, you have the moon here, so you're keeping these emotions, how you truly feel about the situation, to yourself, when you should be expressing it, because this person's, they're starting to feel, sad about it, heartbroken about it. They think about it, but this is all about, I don't know. You need to work on this, okay? This is kind of like a false representation of what you truly want when it comes to love and relationships, and you need to be honest. I feel like for a lot of y'all, you need to be honest. This is like the thief of the night. This is somebody that shows you they love you, and they're all open for it, and but they know they're not ready to have the forever, so they put on a mask as long as they could, and then boom, they leave in the middle of the night like a thief. So they steal your heart like a thief in the middle of the night, because they're not ready to commit, but they got you all emotionally already committed. So this is you, Gemini. This is what you do to people. This is what you're doing to the person you're dealing with, or even your marriage. For some of you, you're not being real about how you truly feel. You're not expressing those true emotions. It's like you keep egging them on, or stringing them along with, yeah, we're gonna do this, or eventually, but in reality you have no intentions of taking it to that level. So for those of you that are married, you're so wrapped up in your business or whatever it is that since you're distanced from your person, it's like you're not ready to go back home yet until you're done accomplishing everything you want. But you're not telling your spouse this. You're telling them, yeah, in time, I need more time, and you're pushing the conversation away. And so is for the person that is in the situationships or singles, they're dealing with booty calls or whatever, friends with benefits. I feel like you keep egging this, you're stringing this person along, Gemini. And if you're not ready to commit, or you don't want no commitment, or for those of you that are married, you're not ready to move back home, guess what? You need to be honest about it, because you're carrying this false image towards this person, and this person has hopes, and they're feeling heartbroken, because what's going to happen is you're going to crush all their hopes and dreams. So Geminis, work on that a little bit. Be honest. You need to work on expressing yourself and really expressing how you truly feel, instead of wearing this false mask, instead of breadcrumbing people. Because I feel like some of my Geminis are breadcrumbing the person they're dealing with, whether it's your marriage or whether it's just somebody you're just having this situationship with. I feel like you're breadcrumbing them because you're not ready to make that final decision. Not because you don't love them or care, or whatever the situation is, especially with marriage. I know you probably love your partner, your spouse, but it's like you're breadcrumbing your spouse until you can accomplish what you want. And you're not being honest about it. You're not letting them know that you're not ready to make those changes or those moves yet, because you're still working on that part of your life, okay, or whatever's going on. Maybe it could be about work. Maybe you work at a distance, and that's why. All right, so that's everything I got for my Geminis for the last 2 weeks of April 2021. I love you guys. Okay, namaste, goodbye.